Hello everyone, For Women in India Network is back with another video, and today we will be talking about the Indian women's suffrage movement. Something that holds a lot of importance for women in a country like ours but isn't talked about as much. Before beginning, the term suffrage means the right to vote in elections. The United Nations Convention on the Political Rights of Women 1953 mentions that women should be allowed to vote in all elections just like men. But you might be surprised to know that women around the globe did not always have the right to vote like men. The issue pertaining to women's right to vote was taken up in the 1870s in the West and much later in early 20th century in India. By the 1900s, the suffragist movement in Britain was rising, and by 1918, the British Parliament had passed the Representation of the People Act, which gave women over the age of 30 who were eligible to or married to someone who was eligible to be a local government elector the right to vote. Reportedly, these developments drew the attention of Asians living in Britain, including Sophia, Duleep Singh, and Madam Bhikaji, Cama, whose actions played a key role in encouraging women to fight for their voting rights in India. But the Indian women's suffrage movement truly began with dedicated efforts towards achieving suffrage in 1917 when Dorothy Jinarajadasa, Margaret Cousins, and Annie Besant founded the Women's Indian Association in Madras, an organization focused on equal rights, educational opportunity, social reform, and women's suffrage. According to certain records, the founding members included S. Ambujammal, Kamaladevi Chattopadhyay, Mary Poonen Lukose, Begam Hasrat Mohani, Saralabai Naik, Dhanvanthi Rama Rau, Muthulakshmi Reddy, Mangalammal, Sadasivier, and Herabai Tata. Subsequently, in the same year, Sarojini Naidu led a delegation of 14 prominent women from across India to voice their demand for women's suffrage to be included in the new franchise bill being worked on by the Indian government. The movement for voting rights for women also led to Montague-Chelmsford Commission and the Southborough Franchise Committee, but both the committees submitted that women in India were not ready for voting rights despite evident public demonstration by women for their demand of right to vote. Even the Government of India Act 1919 did not enfranchise women but directed the provincial legislatures in India to take it upon themselves to determine the scope of granting voting rights to women in their respective territories. Several petitions coupled with the work of women leaders like Hansa Mehta, Sarojini Naidu, Rajkumari Amrit Kaur, Herabai Tata, Mithan Tata, and more led to expanded suffrage rules for women in the Government of India Act 1935. Wives and widows of existing male voters or women with a literary qualification were given the right to vote. Owing to the efforts of all these and so many more revolutionary women, when India became an independent nation, it had granted universal adult suffrage to its citizens, including women, regardless of sex, property, class, religion, or any other basis of discrimination by virtue of the Constitution of India in 1950. And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive the notifications of our latest videos. Thank you and take care.
Like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update.